Hey y'all, how are y'all doing today? Peace on earth and love and light to you. I am Gabrielle Ether. Welcome to my channel. Okay, so I felt like the last one I did like this went different than I expected. The thing is, when it comes to any video I put up, I just kind of don't have an expectation to them. But if I expect anything, then I expect them to be like the other one. So when I see more of a response on one video than the other, then that's how I see that it's probably a much needed message, and that's why I decided to do another one. So I felt like that before we go to sleep, I don't know about you guys, but before I go to sleep, there's a certain ritual I do, a meditation, and then I try to hear from spirit. And I feel like those of you guys who are drawn to this channel, we are all a lot alike, especially when I do my personal readings. So, especially when I get ready to do personal readings, I can tell that, a lot of us go through the same things. And I often get waking up at night. You guys probably often get waking up at night. And sometimes Spirit has told me, like, if you seek us before you go to sleep, we won't do so much of waking you up. And, some of you guys may need your sleep. You might have to go to work in the morning time. And then if you're just special, like I think you guys are just special people, of course you are. You're on this channel, right? Then, you most likely get waking up at night. And that's why I feel like we needed this video, and I'm going to continue to do these videos, and it won't be every night, but it will definitely be more often. It won't be like a once a month thing. It will definitely be like more often, and I feel like there are messages from spirit before we lay down, and sometimes when we go to sleep, we're gonna get woken up regardless. It's just part of being a light work. It's like we all are here. And sometimes, but sometimes, your peace, your sleep, and I don't mind getting waken up by my ancestors, especially if it's a warning or something they just have to say. But sometimes, your sleep can be a little peaceful if you just listen to what your ancestors have to say before you go to sleep. So, and that's why I did the first video, and I think I explained it in that one. And yeah, y'all, I was led to put out different kind of little things tonight. So we have the pine cone, we have the rose quartz, and we have the tower satin spar. And so, are you guys ready? I know you guys are already ready. You're waiting on me, right? Okay, so let's go. Okay, so for those of you guys who relate to this tower right here, these are the cards. You have reach out, you have vibe check, and accept the gifts of the universe. And I immediately know what this saying. Definitely, before you guys go to sleep, there needs to be some type of ritual. And if you're already doing one, see if there's just another level you can go up and doing it, because they're definitely saying that your ancestors and your spiritual team, your angels, are definitely trying to send you messages, and they want you to reach out and connect with them more. And you guys just you guys, you will kind of feel it. It's like you just kind of start feeling, I think a lot of you guys kind of feel like a little giddy or night, a little antsy, more like antsy at nighttime, right before you go to sleep, and you wonder what it is, and your ancestors are like tugging on you, and they're trying to get you guys to get a message. I think the message for you guys tonight is, with that accept the gifts of the universe card, your answer is more so and I know exactly what it's saying. I'm trying to think about how to say it. Is kind of what it's saying, you guys, they want you to walk more into your calling. And it's like, now it's nighttime, everything is quiet, everything is quieter. If it's anything like my house, this one is the most noisiest. But anyways, probably your kids are getting settled down, and everything is, just more peaceful, and you can hear from spirit more. Y'all, I paused the video to go and check on my food, and I burnt it up. So leave it to me to burn something up. I always think I have more time than what I have. But so forgive me if your message is going to sound a little different because I forgot what I was saying, but I know the subject that I was on. So I'm just going to let Spirit continue to talk. And if we say something completely different, then it's not going to be completely different. But same subject, but in a different way, then that's why. I was talking about how Spirit's trying to get you into walking into your calling, and I guess since you can probably be so busy in the day doing other things that you don't really hear Spirit when Spirit is trying to tell you, okay, like, we need you to start walking into your light work. And of course, you guys, it's your choice. As much as you don't know, it's your choice. You don't have to accept it. They want you to, but you don't have to accept the gifts just because a lot of people don't. Now, with that being said, I don't know how your life is going to be when you don't accept your gift, okay? Just because all of us was born to add a little something to the earth, to share our gifts and our talents with the earth. Some people run from it. Some people continue to run from their gifts. And some people feel like, okay, this gift is too overwhelming, especially if you have like the gift of like being a seer, the gift of prophecy. A lot of people run from that gift because, for one, it's scary for you. Oh, and I saw a meme today that my friend tagged me in, and some people want this gift and they don't know how hard it is, and a lot of people don't believe in it. A lot of people don't believe that people can see into the future, the past, present, and future. And so a lot of people are jealous of it. Oh my gosh, there's so many people who are jealous of this gift that I have, and it, there's more people who are jealous of it than people who just don't believe in it. People hear that you can see into a future or you're a seer. For some reason, people put seers up on this pedestal, and they feel like and some people will kind of refer to them like they're just next to Yahweh, next to God, like most people would say. So therefore, some people just automatically come against you because they know they're jealous. They know that they can't see into the future. When I believe we all can, you guys. I think we all have it to a certain extent. Now, with that being said, I've met so many different seers, even the ones here on YouTube. And I know I don't have their particular gifts. Sometimes we all have it in a stronger way. And some people say, oh, you can just develop it. I don't know if I ever be able to develop some of these gifts that some people have. I'm just saying. I know mine has gotten stronger, but it has always pretty much stayed in the same field, I definitely feel like we all don't have the same gifts. So Spirit is telling you to accept the gifts. And I think the reason why they have to continue to wake you up is because you're not accepting it. And I don't know, but is it like, what is it? Are you afraid of it? Do you feel like it's just not going to be a good way to go in financially? Well, now is the time, okay? And if you felt like, you were waiting on the perfect time, or maybe that it wasn't a good time before, well, now it is. And Spirit's like, that's our message for you tonight. And like I said in the beginning of the reading, continue to reach out to Spirit every night, because they probably have some type of, sometimes no, they don't have anything to say, but with you and your gift, I feel like there's probably a message for you every more times than not. I think so. They want you to really connect with them every night and actually get a ritual of doing that, some form of meditation every night, okay? And I really feel like a lot of you guys are probably somewhat like me, seers, have the gift of prophecy some type of way, or whatever your gift is. And I think it's something spiritual though, maybe some type of healer. So because they really want you, the reason why they're going to nudge at you tonight, why they would have, is because they want you to accept the gift. And when you accept the gift, okay, so just start researching. If you guys just say, okay, Spirit, you've told me before, because I know this is not your first time hearing this, so you're gonna be like, you told me before. So first thing you do is just start researching it, and after you research it a little bit, I guarantee you're gonna have a peaceful sleep. Hey, your ancestors might give you some dreams just because you've not accepted it, and they want to help you into that. But I kind of feel like you guys are going to have a peaceful sleep tonight just because you're doing what you need to do, and there's no need for them to interrupt your sleep tonight. Like I said, now there's still a chance that they might will. So I don't want nobody to be like, oh, I thought I wasn't gonna get interrupted, because sometimes it's just like that, okay? But I definitely feel like you coming to this reading will take away some of that nudging that you've been getting, okay? So that is all, you guys. Let me know if you guys really do enjoy these type of readings, and I would definitely do more, maybe a couple out of a week or something like that. Um, just so you guys can start getting more of a peaceful sleep. And I know I came back to this message the other night, and I looked at my first one, and it was exactly what I needed to hear, and I didn't know it. Well, then I started to do. I think something was on that one was telling me to do research, and I found some things that I never thought I would find. So it was right on for me, and I was like, yeah. I definitely tried to go to sleep, and I felt like a nudge, and I was like, there's a message. So I went back to that other video, and it was exactly what I needed to hear. And after that, I didn't get any more interruptions that night. So but that's all, you guys. Continue to come across me and subscribe. Leave a comment if you like, so we can become a part of each other's tribe. Bye, y'all. Okay, for those of you guys who were drawn to this rose quartz here, okay, I know what your message is going to be. I tell you guys all the time, I know this is more like the calling that I have. The type of calling that I have is I deliver kind of harsh type messages, and this is kind of going to be one, okay? I'm sorry, y'all. But hey, you're going to be happy that you came here so you can hear the truth. Spirit is saying that some of you guys are kind of like you're kind of tampering with something not good. I don't know what it is. Some type of way. You guys are good people, okay? You're good people some type of way, because this happens in life. Something has led you off course, and you found yourself like off center. You're doing things that's not yourself. Something that you're doing is just not like you to do. Some type of way. I think it's the influence of other people, and maybe you guys are younger, and it's maybe some peer pressure. So if you're younger, and it's peer, oh my gosh, peer pressure. Hey, just be yourself. Take it from me, someone who had to learn it the hard way, to just be yourself, no matter how weird people say you are. You don't have to be younger. You can just be, of age and adults. And if so, hey, that happens. Sometimes we are around people who influence us to just kind of, since their presence, sometimes other people's presence is so strong, we just kind of act like them, sometimes, especially if you're an empath. Especially if you're an empath, you end up acting like somebody else and don't even know it. So be careful with that. Spirit is saying, definitely go back to the light, okay? So, of course, like I say in a lot of my readings, if this, like, pick another card if this is not resonating with you. Like, you guys do not, I don't care if it's my reading or who else is reading, don't put, don't force anybody's reading into your life. Like, if you know good and well that you're not acting like this, or this is not your life, don't force anything into your life, because sometimes people come in and then they say, well, that's not happening to me, I'm not going through that. And then I'm just like, well, maybe because that car was not for you, you know or there's been times people say, yeah, I picked that card, but it didn't resonate. Now, that's fine. That is totally fine. And then because I tell people, comment, whether it resonates at all. And then sometimes I've commented on people and people's comment, and I say, you know what, you know, pick maybe you want to pick another card because these are general readings. And then sometimes people say, well, a little bit of it resonated, and then I've been able to help them. So, but please, you guys, especially when I'm delivering messages like this, and Spirit is just basically telling you guys that when I'm saying that you're going over to the dark side, you don't have to be just doing evil stuff. And maybe somebody is. If you are, don't do that. Nothing good is gonna come out of that. But it doesn't necessarily have to be evil. I just feel like you're just kind of doing something that you wouldn't usually do. And some of you guys don't even know that this is something that you won't usually do, because some of you guys really need to get in touch with who you really are. I think some of you guys are trying to please someone. So you're trying to be a different person than you really are because you're trying to please someone. Maybe someone in a relationship. Don't do that. I've been there. We've all been there. This person is going to like you. They're going to like you for who you are, because that's going to be a very temporary relationship. Sometimes people do things for other people to like them, and then that person, if you have to do that, that person is going to eventually see who you really are. And hey, maybe they'll say, you know what, I like you better when you come off more natural. Or and when I say that, don't take that the wrong way. It's, with by it being this day and time, you say natural, people just think, like all kinds of ways. And I'm not talking about hair or makeup or anything like that. I'm not talking about that. But unless you just know that it is something like that and it's just not like you, I just mean that something about this situation, Spirit would have definitely came to you tonight and to wake you up and say, hold on, like we feel like you're going too far in this, and we've been monitoring you because we're your guys, and we want you to just bring it back home and be more of yourself. And some of you guys, if it is more so it's like the evil dark side, you probably would have went to sleep tonight and had some bad dreams, and all you got to do now is say, you know what, okay, I'm not going to do that no more. And a lot of those bad things will leave you guys alone. Like if you was experiencing bad things at nighttime, they will leave you alone if you just say, you know what, I don't want to be a part of that no more. Depending on how harsh it is. Now, with that being said, if you guys have really just got yourself into some mess, and I'm just being very frank here, if you know that you really have gotten yourself into some mess, you've gotten yourself into some crazy stuff, email me and I will help you out with that. Okay, I'll try to help you out the best way I can. And if it gets too extreme, if it gets too lengthy, I will have to, charge. There will have to be a personal reading, because I can't put so much energy into something and I don't get the energy back. It's just the way of the universe, okay? And then because that would take a lot out of me, and when it takes a lot out of me, then I won't be able to help you guys sufficiently. But I understand we all don't have the funds, and when you're going through something like that, sometimes we just find ourselves into some crazy situations and you need help. Email me, because I think I can help you guys with that, okay? Especially if it's just something really evil. I mean, nobody likes to deal with that. Hey, I don't. No one likes to deal with that. But it's what I'm here for. Email me. I help you if you know you've just gotten yourself into like a real big mess. And if you guys are overreacting and you email me and it seems like you're overreacting, then I'm going to tell you, hey, this is something you can figure out, okay? I'm just going to be honest with you guys, okay? Because sometimes people just want somebody to talk to, and I understand that, but I'm just offering that to the people who really know they got themselves into something, because I really feel like Spirit is not coming at you guys for no reason, and waking you guys up in the middle of the night just because you've done one wrong thing. I feel like you are you are still in this situation, and it's coming to a point where you're going to lose yourself. Like I said, it doesn't have to be anything evil or too bad. I think you just kind of temporarily stepped out of who you really are, and your spiritual team is nudging you to get back into that direction, okay? So, yes, for some of you guys, it's just as simple as just, okay, I'm just going to be more of myself, or I'm going to come out of that crowd or those people. I'm going to say it's just something just simple, but yes, some people probably really have made a mistake and just really gotten into themselves into something that they don't know how to get themselves out of, okay? And it happens in life, okay? So can't nobody judge nobody because it happens in life, okay, y'all? So you guys let me know if you want me to continue to do more readings like this, okay? And if you do, I'll probably upload them a couple of times out of the week. Let me know. And that's all, y'all. Continue to come and grow with me and subscribe so we can become a part of each other's tribe. Bye. For those of you guys who relate to this pine cone, you have the card that says breathe here. This is talk shop. This is see the solution. They came out upside down. If you guys want me to turn them right side up right now, I'm not going to do that just because sometimes it helps me. The fact that they come out upside down, it helps me with the reading. If it's something that you guys need to know, I would definitely do that. But I think it's like that for a reason, and it's something just specifically for me so I can read the cards better. And what I kind of feel like is you guys call on your guides a lot. You call on your ancestors and your spiritual team a lot. And they're like, okay, so since you call on us, then we are here. I feel like you guys have very protective, very, very, very protective ancestors around you. And they're there to help you. They're like, hey, what you want? Like, if there's a problem, we're going to fix it. Because, we're just there for you like that, okay? So, hey, you guys are looking for that. So, I'm looking at this See the Solution card. So, you guys are intuitive people, probably seers who are on this card. And I think that you guys are kind of analytical people, probably overanalyzing some things. I just think you just have a lot on your mind. Tonight, I don't think Spirit really has a message for you tonight, or your ancestors really have a message for you tonight. But if you was wondering, if you would have went to sleep tonight and you felt like they were tugging on you, or or you just felt their presence there, it's kind of because you just the energy that you constantly carry is one of I need you. So therefore, since you're going through something or whatever it is right now, that's kind of keeping you in this mind battle, keeping you analytical, and you're just having to think about something a lot. I guess maybe you have to, this reading can be for people who have to make some type of decision, or I guess pretty much something like that. Like people who have to make some type of decision, or you really have to think about the situation that you're in. Since you're seem like you're like that kind of constantly, and since you're like that, then the energy you're gonna have that you're coming across is like, okay, I need my ancestors here all the time with me. So basically, you're just feeling them there, okay? And if you're seers, if you're empaths, you're seeing, you can probably just see them, and you can probably feel them. And the reason why they feel like they're like, because I feel like some of you guys are like, okay, Gabrielle, yeah, I know that they're there, but it seems like they are there, like they're just really close. So why? And it's just because that, from what I feel like, is if they feel like they're closer than normal, it's because for one, some of you guys are going up higher levels. So your discernment is increasing. If you're a seer, your sight is getting sharper, and that's for one thing. But another thing is because the energy that you're carrying is pulling on them, and pulling on them, which kind of makes them like just there. And the more your energy is coming off like that, the more they are just there by your side, because that's what they are there for. And if you can let that go, if you can let your fears go, and just thinking too much and over analyzing things, they will actually seem further away if that's what you want, because it's probably creeping you guys out, because some of you guys thinking, is this a negative entity or what is it? Because I mean, before, you probably knew that they were there, but you probably wasn't seeing them or really just feeling them like that, but they're like, okay, the only reason you can just really feel us now, or see us now, is because your energy is one of 911 all the time. So we're just there. And if we're just there and you're already powerful people, then hey, you're gonna get a glimpse of us every now and then. You're gonna get a good vibe of us every now and then. Like, our presence is going to be strong every now and then, just because your presence is one of your energy right now is one of 911. Like I just need you all the time. And some of you guys are probably like, I didn't know I was giving off that presence, off that energy. But you are, just because you're constantly thinking about stuff, which is kind of forcing them to always be there by your side, which is great. I think that's a good thing that they got your back like that, okay? So, I'm finished. I'm finished with what I'm saying. But with that being said, you do need to kind of back off the constant thinking, and just know that they're always there. They can't help themselves but to be closer to you if you're pulling on them, okay? Even if it's unintentional. So kind of back off with the overthinking and the fear of tomorrow, the fear of what's next. That's why that breathe card is there. And just let it go. See if you can find someone to talk to before you go to bed or something. Do some affirmations. That's what I do before I go to bed. They help me out so much. And once you can let that go, you won't even feel the presence of them, or any entity. No entity can really get close to you if you don't give them that energy. Yeah, they're gonna come around you regardless, because especially if you're special people, they're gonna come around you regardless. But especially if spirit wants you to know that they're there, they'll let you know that. But even negative entities, they won't even come around you like that if you back off with some of the fear, okay? Because fear draws in those negative entities. And if negative entities are coming, you better believe your ancestors and your guides, your angels are coming too. That's all. Y'all, let me know if y'all want me to do more messages like this. Like, don't forget, let me know, okay? Because I really need to know. And if so, then I will try to post them a couple of times out of the week, okay? Comment. You can comment anything you like. I love to hear from you guys. And that is all. Continue to come and grow with me and subscribe so we can become a part of each other's tribe. Bye.